Now then YouTube, and welcome to Chisel's Minecraft, and this is my first ever mod show off, and today I'm going to be showing off the mod Some Things for Beauty. It's made by a couple of Russians and is a little bit of a pain to download purely for the fact that it sends you to a Russian site. It does kind of bamboozle you, but you kind of generally follow the gist of what you usually do when you download stuff. I've just put that there for if it ever goes dark whilst I'm recording. Right, this mod basically does what Minecraft should already have it in the first place. It adds furniture to your world, and it basically, you know, the first thing that you do when you go on Minecraft, the first thing that you do, you get wood, you build yourself a shelter, you eventually turn yourself into a house. I don't understand why Notch hasn't done something like this and actually implemented it in Minecraft itself. I don't know. I like to see tables, chairs. At the moment you have to use a fence post and a pressure plate just to make a table. Well, this mod changes everything, and we are going to begin with different flooring. Right, okay. There is 4 different floorings in this mod. The first one is tile, a piece of tile flooring. The second is leather flooring, and the third is creeper skin kind of flooring, and the last one is laminate. So let's get on with the tile flooring, which looks a little bit like this, and you craft it by getting bits of tile. Now, to get bits of tile, let me just go and get it. You need 2 bits of clay next to each other like that. It creates 2 pieces of tile, and then that in turn can be used to create the tile flooring. The second flooring is the leather flooring, which looks a little bit like this. Doesn't look great, but I will show you what they're like on the floor in just a second. The third flooring, of course, is the creeper skin, which for some reason doesn't work in the top 3 slots. It works in the middle and the bottom, but it doesn't work in the top, and it can be used with any coloured wool. It doesn't have to be white, it could be black, it could be anything. That gives the skin of the creeper. And the last one is laminate flooring, which looks similar to a block that I'll show you soon. And that you do a wooden plank with a bit of wood, and there's the laminate flooring. Okay, so let's get these out on the floor so you can see exactly what they look like. This is tile, useful for, say, kitchens, garden paths maybe, something of the sort. Leather, creeper skin, and laminate. As you can see, it does make things look a lot more decorative. If this was to be in a house, I'm sure you'd be able to do something with it. Now I'm going to move on to sofas, chairs and tables. Okay, so I'm back now. I've gathered my resources for the next part, which is sofas, chairs and tables. The first thing I'm going to show you is a leather block, which is the sides of the sofa, and basically you put it in this shape here. 8 pieces of leather surrounding a piece of wool, and it looks a little bit like this. In fact, you can probably see it up there, and that gives you 2 pieces. Now you'll want something to go in between these, which is the actual sofa itself, which you can probably see on the side there, but this is how you craft it, and that gives you the sofa. So basically you have something that looks like this. Not bad. I mean, it does look a lot better than the wooden planks. If I had one thing to say about these, it could be so much more. I mean, you could have it different colours, you could use wool, it could be a lot more decorative rather than just a leather sofa. It could be a hell of a lot better, you know. You could have different textures, different colours, like I said, and it really is a shame that that hasn't been expanded upon, but it is a good idea. It's a good alternative to the wooden sofas that people make nowadays. So the next thing is a table, which is basically done by this pattern here. Sticks propping up some wooden planks along the top. And there's your table. You'll also want some stools to go with them tables, and this is how you do the stools. 2 sticks, 2 wooden planks, and a piece of wool. So the wool goes in the middle. 2 wooden planks either side, and the sticks on either side of that gives you 2 stools. So from that you get, I'll put it over here, a table and 2 stools to go either side of it. This is great. I love this mod. It definitely fleshes out the house aspect of Minecraft, which has been so sorely neglected. Notch really should have done something with this. Next, I'm going to show you how to make cabinets. Now I'm talking drawers, kitchen cabinets, refrigerators, and such. So to add to our little abode we have going on at the minute, there are cabinets. Now, cabinets, sets of drawers, refrigerators, kitchen cupboards. I'm going to show you how to make them. The first thing is a kitchen cupboard. You need 3 pieces of smooth stone across the top of a wooden plank base. So that's 3 pieces of smooth stone along the top and wooden planks underneath it. That gives you 2 kitchen cupboards. The next thing I'm going to show you is a chest of drawers, and that's 8 wooden planks surrounding a stick. A little bit like this. Two sets of drawers. Now, the next one is a cabinet, which is 7 wooden planks and then a stick filling in that end gap. Just like that. 2 cabinets. Excuse me. And the last but not least, a refrigerator, which requires 7 pieces of iron, a chest and some redstone. The 7 pieces of iron act like leggings. Chest in the middle, redstone on the bottom, gives you 2 refrigerators. So let's just flesh out our little abode that we've got here. Let's stick a chest of drawers next to there. Let's have a kitchen over here. You must excuse me while I just... Oops. It won't let you put it on top, and I'll show you why in a minute. I haven't put a cabinet down, have I? Let's just build a quick wall at the back here, and I'll show you what these things can do. So there we have 2 cabinets as well. Obviously this will be set out a lot better for you, but all these act like chests. So your kitchen cupboards will act like chests. Your refrigerator acts like a chest. There is something planned to actually freeze your food, but we'll see about what happens with that one. And also your cabinets act as chests. So that's that out of the way. I'm going to show you the rest of the mod. And obviously with a house you need some sort of lighting, and there is light stones, which I'm going to show you how to make in just a second when I get everything ready. Okay, so just to finish this mod off, there are the different types of blocks in this mod, and there are 5 different types of blocks. You know, like full blocks, decorative blocks. The first one is a wicker lattice. Now it comprises of 5 sticks in the shape of a cross. Good for decoration, say for a garden possibly, or something like that. Now the second is wood parquet floor, which, if you are familiar with, looks a lot like this parquet floor. And it's basically two pieces of wood, two pieces of wooden plank in opposite fashion to each other. Sorry, I was meant to actually build that there. And that gives you 4 pieces. Oh, it's just getting night. Just a second while I go to sleep, so you can see everything. You know what YouTube are like with the brightness. So the next is a bush camouflage. Now this uses 4 saplings in the shape of a little square, and that will give you a nice foliage for, say, for a hedge, for instance, for your garden. So go with the wicker lattice. That would look quite nice. Second to last, if you're in a snow biome, you're not going to be left out, because there is a snow block, which looks like that. Snow brick, sorry, which you can now build igloos with, instead of just trying to use snow. And last but not least, I should have shown you when I did the tile pieces, you can actually get a block of tile, which looks a little bit like that. So let's dig out and I'll show you what these look like. I need 5 bits. Oh, mind you, I could just do with 3 bits for the floor. So there's the parquet flooring, there's the snow brick, and there's the tile brick. The wicker fence looks a little bit like that, and the bush camouflage looks like that. Nice and simple, makes things a lot more decorative. There are a couple of things that I just need to finish off. That's the light stones. If you just bear with me while I get that stuff ready. Right, you need 4 pieces of glowstone and an actual stone placed in this kind of fashion makes a light stone. Now there's not only light stones you can get, you can substitute the stone for wood, and you end up with a light wood, and you can substitute it for cobblestone and you can have a light cobblestone. Basically they act as lights, just like torches, but without the bits sticking out of the wall, so to speak. So like that, you can't really see it because it's daytime at the minute. This basically wraps up this little mod. Please feel free to leave any comments, but you will probably want to see this in its full glory. And I have actually built a house before I started showing this mod over here. I hope it's still here. Yep, there it is. I'm not the best house builder. Usually most of my houses are square, but I will show you what these things look like in its proper environment. So we've got a little entrance here with the tiles on the floor and the bushes, the bush camouflage on the side. Excuse me. So going in, we've got the parquet flooring, the creeper carpet on top surrounding this little stool I've used as a substitute for a coffee table. There's a sofa, 2 sets of drawers there, and I've got a couple of light stones in the ceiling to give out light. All in all, I mean, I whipped this up in about 10 minutes. And going into the kitchen now, as you can see, a couple of stools there and a table, a couple of light stones in here as well. Kitchen cupboards, another chest of drawers, and the fridge there. Interestingly, you can't use the bottom side of the fridge when you have 2 bits of refrigerators stuck on top of each other. But let's just go upstairs and I'll show you upstairs. This is all decked out in leather flooring with a chest of drawers and a cabinet at the side of my bed there. I was thinking about light stones there, but I thought candles, well, torches would have looked alright there. Set of drawers there, a couple of cabinets either side. And, I could just rest my weary limbs right now. What's the button for Third person, there it is, look. Ah, yes. Rest my weary limbs and look out at the wonderful scenery and the cow that's just wandering around there. And last but not least, you will want to see the garden, of course. Oops, without dying. Nice little garden here. I haven't got any of the wicker out, the wicker lattice, but you can use that if you like. I've shoved a little tree in the corner there. Feel free to leave any comments. I will leave the download link. Well, I'll leave a link to the download page so you guys can have a look at it. I am going to try and look at compatibility with both Pam's mods and one called Slopes, Super Slopes or something like that, which basically gives you sloping tiles, sloping blocks, so you can build like sloping roofs and stuff. Basically, that if you can get all three of them running together, it would give you the most peaceful kind of Minecraft, the most relaxing kind of Minecraft you can possibly think of. You've got all the farming and everything involved with Pam's mods. You've got all this decorative brilliance with the some things for beauty, and you've also got the decorative clout with the super slopes. I shall have a look into that, and I may do a video of that in the future if I can get them to work. If I can't, then I can't, but at least I've tried. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already, drop a favourite in if you wouldn't mind, and leave a comment. That's the most important thing, is if you can leave a comment. And I shall see you guys for another mod show off, which in the future I may be showing off the pizza mod, which I'm not quite sure about doing yet, but keep your eyes peeled on this channel.